Welcome, day in the life of a yogi slash finance. You know, we're going to give you a little bit of insight of how these days go down. Trying to keep you at 5% and under body fat. Come join us. We got stuff to show you. Come on.
One of the keys to this program is going to be sourdough bread. We're talking fresh from a bakery, 3 ingredients: salt, water, and flour. That's it, fermented, good for the gut. We eat this all day long. We will show you how we make it. First thing we use is grass-fed butter. Second thing we use is our fresh sourdough bread. Last thing we use is our raw honey. Now, it's very important that we understand how the butter works in this program. In my opinion, nobody's gonna, if you're eating the way I'm telling you, no one's gonna go over their calorie limit. It's just not. But know that there are calories in butter. So we're aware of it, but there's also fats. And like I said in my intro video, we're trying to have a cutness to us. We're also trying to have a thickness to us as well. We want to be youthful. We want to stay young. Have a little bit of thickness, especially in the right places. It's kind of what we're looking for. So we're going to put the butter on the sourdough bread. We're going to take our honey. Keep in mind, I'm about to teach a 200-person class. So I'm using this for energy. I'm literally using this for energy. So we're going to get the drizzle. Now, guys, this is really important. You have to put the sourdough on top and flip it. Let it work. The next thing we're going to do, because we're adding on to this, is we have our fresh cacao nibs. Now, come over here. We have blueberries and we have Baja salt. So this is going to give the glycogen in our body so we can conquer the workout. Really, really important. So this is the chocolate. There's no sugar. Guys, there's no sugar in this. Go read about cacao. It is a superhuman food. It's going to do so many things for you. I don't even want to mention them because I want you to do the research. Part of this program is you doing your own homework. You have to believe in what we're doing. Otherwise, it doesn't work. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to add some more raw honey. We love the honey. We love the honey. Again, this is simple. So this is our snack. Athletes, feel free to eat this a few times a day. I'll have this snack 3-4 times a day within my meals. We're going to keep our body healthy. We're going to keep it energized. And we're going to crush these fucking flasses. Excuse my French. Yes, we're eating healthy. Yes, we're eating a lot of protein. Yes, we're eating vegetables. Yes, we're eating the right carbs. Important, the right carbs. But you have to clean your gut. A lot of this stuff is going to be fermented. So you're going to hear me talk about, the sourdough bread. You're also going to hear me talk about the kimchi. We do have the kimchi, and we do eat a lot of cucumbers. So we're going to get into other aspects of the diet, but just understand part of this diet is taking care of the gut, fermenting, and, cleaning yourself out. You have to clean yourself out so you stay pure. If everything's stuck in here, it's just not going to look good. Understand that. It's not going to look that. Part of this destination is our electrolytes. So we want to make sure that we are there. You see this? This is not enough. This is what we need. We need to fill this up. So at my house, I have reverse osmosis water. Very important. I need to have this stuff on tap. I need the best quality water. And I don't need it wrapped in plastics. We just don't want that. It's just not good. It's the one thing that just doesn't make sense. These plastics, they sit in like a truck for 5 days and then you're drinking it. I don't think so. Not for us. So we get this thing filled up. Come over here. We have 2 options with our hydration. We have our Baja sea salt. And we have our very, very fancy Mel Super. This is important, guys, because you want the same amount every time. I know every time I get a full scoop, I'm getting the same amount every time. Because I'm going to be teaching a class in front of 200 people, I'm going to be sweating. It would be working my body. So I need the nutrients, minerals, and hydration to keep this going. So what I like to add, this is the brand right now that we're using. There's no sugar in here. Himalayan salt. Tastes really good. It's a little expensive, but, if you're going to spend your money on some stuff, I would suggest parking it here. What scoop? Again, very important to understand that we're trying to get the same amount every single time. Guys, this is the most important time. I am not a bartender, but I do know that there is one thing really important in making a very good cocktail. And that is 2 hands over the shoulder and just give it a really good shake. And you shake it with a little bit of love. This is the secret. Cheers, baby.
Going down to one of my favorite parts of the house. I have different sections of this place. We're walking through the war room, the money room. This is the money room. This affords me the opportunity to teach this stuff. All right, guys. Very important. Very important. In this program, athletes, we cold plunge. You need access to a cold plunge, or you need to spend the money and get your own. There's a lot of different options out there. You can email me for questions. I have a few options for you if you're interested. I keep mine at 41 degrees, sometimes 39. I've read all the research on it. I've done it for 5 minutes. I've done it for 3 minutes. I've done it for 10 seconds. Here's where I believe it happens. I believe it happens in the shock. So because I do it 3-4 times a day, I'm looking to go in there. I'm looking to feel the shock. I'm looking to breathe through the shock, and then I'm out of there. Okay, guys? So I'm not probably gonna be in there for 3 minutes. I'm not gonna be in there. I'm not showing off. I'm not jamming this down your throat. I'm going in here to get my fix, so I'll have 2 hours of superior energy to take into my workouts or into my day. All right, guys, it's time. Again, you watched the prior video, you know my thoughts on this. We're going in here. I'm gonna let it consume me. I'm gonna breathe through it, and then I'm getting out. I'm gonna jump on the trampoline after. This is gonna activate my lymphatic system, and this is gonna create the release that I need. So here we go. I'm really diaphragmatically breathing. I'm exhaling through my nose, and I'm trying to engage my lowest core muscles. Now, I've already felt the shake. I've already breathed through it a few times. I think we're probably around 20 seconds just to get the video moving. I'm gonna come out of it. I probably would have stayed in there a little bit longer, but here we go. We're going on the trampoline, and this is a big move here. Notice the abs. Notice the abs are engaging. I'm getting my lymphatic system activated, getting your hands up to the sky and getting the blood flow. Remember, part of yoga, which is something I take into this program, is getting the blood from your toes all the way up to the crown of your head. So to make sure that this happens, what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate an inversion. Athletes, I'll see you in the next video. Keep this program going. We're off to our event. Again, the worst party ever is basically, we designed it because of a couple of reasons. A, we live here in South Florida. I live here in this is beautiful Las Olas, and you know, everything that people want to do always involves alcohol. So we got a little tired of that. So we're putting on events at night on Friday nights, sober parties. We're using plant-based elixirs. We got DJs come in, and of course we have these crazy fitness classes that I teach. But also too, we're doing stuff like this, which is giving back to the community. One of the things that's really happened is that a lot of people are into events now, and people are doing events, but you know what they're doing, everybody? They're charging people money for community. They're making these friend groups that require your friends to pay money to hang out. No, 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 no. We're not doing that. This is about bringing the community together, no cost to anybody. We're showing up to great locations. We're putting on amazing classes, and it's free. It's free. That's a really big thing about what we're doing. Mark and I really want to give back to fitness, and one of the things that we're doing is we're telling people, if you've never done yoga, if you've never done fitness, come check it out for the first time. We're trying to get people hooked on the right stuff. If people are going to be addicts and have addictive tendencies, let's get addicted to things that help us. Let's get addicted to things that make us stronger. Athletes, follow us as we're on our way to Las Olas Beach, right at the Loop in Fort Lauderdale, right across from Elbow Room, one of the most iconic locations in South Florida. Did I mention that we live in paradise? This is Las Olas. This is, in my opinion, one of the best cities in America. They call it the Venice of America. We have inlets, we have ocean, we have great people, and we have great workouts. One of the things that separates this area is it's a fitness-infused area. You know, people here are here to work out. People here are to showcase their best and most beautiful selves. And I want to remind everybody on this camera, people don't love you because of the way you look. They love you because of the way you make them feel. Let's bring that out to everybody. Follow us along. See you, athletes. I wanted to take this opportunity, athletes, to remind you about the cardio that we're doing. Peloton kind of gave me the idea for this. It's not so much doing 30 minutes of cardio. It's not so much doing it on the incline. It's not so much having the heart rate around 106 to 107 beats per minute, although everything I just mentioned is very, very important for the results to happen. Again, I'm going to shred fat off your body. You're gonna hold onto your muscle. You're gonna look youthful with a little bit of thickness, and you're gonna be shredded. My goal is to get men at my body fat, which is 5% or under. And women, listen, it's just a little bit different. I'd love to keep you at 10, 11%. You're gonna look your best. Again, we're making sure that everybody has the best version of them ready. Now, as a reminder, you're gonna hear me say this throughout the course, you have to stick to the cardio every single day. Every single day. If you take every day of the year, I want you at 95%. That means we're accounting for a day where you might be sick or you just don't have it in your schedule. That's gotta be under 2%, guys. I gave you 5% on the percentage, but it's gotta be under 2%. If you're in this program, you're committing to me for the first 6 weeks, you're doing everything perfect. At that point, we let life happen a little bit. But if you're not gonna commit to the first 6 weeks, this program is not for you. It's better you don't go forward. I seriously mean that, because I don't care how many people are in this program. What I care about is the quality that people are getting out of the program. I want everybody to get results. I want everybody to see how amazing this theory is. This works. It's worked for me, it's worked for my personal clients, and it's worked for my friends. Because we've gotten such amazing results, we're putting this in this program. This is why this program was created, because the results have already happened. Athletes, remember, do your cardio, do it the way I say it, do your cardio as you're watching my videos. Very important to do it as you watch my videos, as I work up and down the entire machine. I have you turning around. I have you doing very specific things to engage your core and build up your knees. Once again, do it exactly the way I'm doing it. Put your iPhone or your iPad on the machinery and watch it like you're watching a Peloton. I'll talk to you later, athletes. We're pulling up here to the Loop here in Fort Lauderdale. This is our fitness center for the day. Of course, we have golf cart access, and guys, don't tell anybody this, but there's golf cart rules involved. If you've been on my golf cart, you know exactly what that means. Check it out. Welcome, athletes. Part of this program is also getting my message out. And to get your message out, you have to have proper equipment. I have an amazing sound system. There's a lot of money spent in this. And the reason why it's important is because you have to have a clear message. We're getting the message out. We're getting it out very clearly. Thank you for joining the program. Stay tuned, athletes, as we provide more and more powerful information that is going to change your life. Welcome to the venue, everybody. We got 200 people showing up here. As you can see, this sound system rocks. We are gonna fill up Las Olas. We are gonna fill them up with exactly what they're looking for. Stay tuned, make sure you're watching the vlog, baby. One of the things about fitness is letting go and setting yourself free. I teach that. Throughout this class, people are gonna be faced with the opportunity to let something go. We're hopefully gonna document so you can see it. And remind yourself this, if somebody else can do it and let something go, it's inspiration that you can do it too. Let's go, athletes. Here at the worst party ever, we only partner with the best. So we got Nico, the best DJ down here in South Florida, one of the best up-and-coming DJs that you're gonna find, and he is gonna bring the vibe, because the vibe is gonna set up the class. And we're doing it for community. We're all showing up here for everybody else. This is a free, non-paid event. This is where inspiration comes from. Doing it from the heart, doing it from the soul, and giving it back to the people around us. Keep tabbing. That's what, yeah. Welcome, everybody. Again, we got the best in the business. We got Nico here. He is very famous here down in Las Olas, Fort Lauderdale. So we're happy to have him at the event. Fitness orientated, you know it, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right, everybody, we got people showing up here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're on our path to 200. We're on the path to 200. Hello there, how are you? No, you guys are good. Just come on in. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Come on in. Joining this program, you guys get exclusive access to my events at the worst party ever. So by being a member, you get to join these events. Cameraman, show them what we're doing here. 100 people? We live the brand, we are the brand, we showcase the brand. We deliver the brand. What's up? Nice to see you, man. Come on. I love it. You guys got the crew. Very good. How about you guys?
It's been 5 years.
You guys looking ripped. I know, it's been a while. Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Shorter hair now.
Yeah. I remember you.
Yeah, I remember. Cool.
Yeah.
You guys set up and everything?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me know if you need anything. Bathroom's over there. We got smart water here if you want.
Welcome everybody, welcome. We're going to start it here in just a few minutes here. I want to just take this opportunity to thank everybody for showing up. If we did not get a chance to meet, my name is Jeff, and I'm a big supporter of fitness and yoga here in the Los Olas community here. I'm a big believer in bringing people together in fitness, you know, as we all kind of like see how things are going. It's shifting from going out at night and drinking a lot and partying to meeting people in more of like an outdoor sense like this. So one of the big things about fitness is the energy that we bring into the class. So I'm looking for us to really bring up the energy. We're really trying to bring up the energy. So in this class, the way this is going to go, I'm kind of giving you a little demo on how this works. We're going to start with the yoga flow that is very soft, very organic. And by the end of the yoga flow, you're going to be laying on your back. And when you're laying on your back, that's going to turn us into the HIIT portion of the class. This is a really fun class. This is a really exciting way to get yourself in great shape. One of the things that I do is I train a lot of professional athletes and I keep them under 5% body fat all year round and keep them really dynamic and really strong. So a lot of that has to do with some of the stuff I'm going to be teaching today. So before we get started, I just want to demo for you guys a little bit of the HIIT class because I know a lot of you aren't really familiar with that. So I'm just going to go through it really quick and you guys can kind of see how this works. This way you're not really looking around and you kind of have a feel for it. So one of the big parts of the class is the way we start. So I'm going to have you laying on your back. I'm going to have your knees to the sky. And we're going to start by reaching our hands up forward. We're going to go into the squeeze, hands towards the heels. Then we're going to work into some oblique stuff. Then we're going to work into our double leg extensions. We're going to work into some bridges. And then we're going to work into some planks and some mountain climbers. And then we're going to work into the squat series. So that's really basic stuff. Just be very mindful of how I started the class on my back with my knees pointing to the sky. Everything is cued very, very perfectly. So again, you don't have to look around. You don't really have to just see things. You just have to feel this stuff. And the last thing I want to say is that this is the worst party ever. And what this is all about is we're traveling around Fort Lauderdale and we're doing really good venues. Next month, we're going to Day Dare Club at the Hard Rock and we're doing a yoga/HIIT class that turns into a pool party downstairs. So we're really excited about that. Again, doing really unique stuff, bringing the partying, bringing the DJing. We got Nico here that did a great job for us. Give Nico a little hand, but he's really good. He's one of our premier DJs here in South Florida. And finally, the last thing is we have Lucy coming up over here. We have Lucy and myself that are going to Costa Rica. We're going to Costa Rica on a very, very special retreat. So if you're interested in joining us in Costa Rica, we just opened up signups for that. It's going to fill up pretty quickly. And we're committed to taking people to the best destinations in the world, showing them fitness, showing them yoga, and, you know, bring in the good energy. If you really want to have a good life and, you know, share it with the people around you, you want to look your best, feel your best, and share that energy with everybody around. So with that being said, we are going to get started. So the way we're going to get started is in our yoga flow first. Again, let this kind of naturally develop and kind of let yourself kind of fall into the postures. The way we're going to get started is a child's pose. So as you make your way to the back of the mat, start to get your knees wide. Allow your big toes to touch. And see if you can slowly start to bring your forehead down to the mat. Now, yogis, we want to connect a little bit deeper with our inner self. When I talk about our inner self, we talk about our inner mind, and we talk about the actions that can create this sensation. Extend your arms to sky. Life creates atrophy, and atrophy hardens the heart. Take your hands to the webbing. Yoga is the practice of cracking that stone open. One of the things about yoga is you have to be willing to let something go. Look above and beyond. Close the fingertips. Here we go. Inhale, draw it up. Exhale, warrior two. Let's do that again. Inhale, draw it up. Hold it, hold it. Athletes, bicycles, rev them out, let's go! Bicycles, let's go, come on, let's go. Show Michael, let's go. Woo. Show Ashley. Again, we are working, we are working, we are working. You're not dying, you're getting rebirth. It's Sunday, baby. We are baptizing all of you today. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Everybody to put it on the line here. I need everybody to put it on the line here. The first thing you're gonna do is while you face me, you're gonna jump it up. So let's jump it up. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Hands up. Dance it. Make some noise, athletes! Make some noise, athletes! Everything you got. Everything you got. One more time. Make some noise, athletes! Turn to the left.
All right, guys, we just got our 200-person event. We just crushed the energy. Brought you some John Summit. If you're watching this, come check it out.
You're doing a really good job, like, around the community.
Thank you so much. I would love that. Thank you so much.
Ladies, thank you for coming.
It was so good, I loved it. It was hard on the towel.
Yeah,
the towel
right?
made it harder.
Oh, yeah, brother.
What's up, baby?
Great class.
Thank you, brother. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you, brother. Nice to meet you.
I
tried to survive, but
did well.
I was like, I felt like What's up, athletes? We just conquered. We took over Las Olas Beach. 200 people. We showed them what fitness is all about. The message today was, you know, you gotta let stuff go. You can't fill up a full cup. You know, some say that, you know, a cup is half full. Some people say a cup is half empty, but if you're an engineer, you say the cup is just too big. And we made sure we put the right cup in front of the right people and filled it up to the right amount. Thank you, athletes. We had a great event today. I will talk to you soon. And remember, because you're part of this program, you get to come to these events free and enjoy yourself among like-minded people. Stay shredded, stay blessed. I'll talk to you soon. As a reminder, the link to our school program, our 6-packs abs in 6 weeks, is in the description. Make sure you click there, because that is where all the information, that's where all the projects are, and that's how we're gonna take you to your best version. Again, links in the description.